Hello, welcome back to another episode of F123, episode 42, and it's time to go over to Imola Grand Prix, the third Italy Grand Prix. So if you've not seen the last episode, which is Miami, go back and watch this one before you watch it, because in Miami it was it was one of the most uncomfortable race I've ever done in the series, to be honest with you. So but I'm starting to forget about what happened in Miami and focus on Imola. We know that I've done quite well in Imola in season one, but don't forget in season one there was loads and loads of glitch with like red flag delays and everything. Now it got better, and I can't remember where I finished last year. I'm gonna check that one out. But before we start anything, please like, dislike, but another take about on it. Well, so I'm gonna check where did I finish last season. I know I definitely must have. Oh yeah, at the end of yeah, I remember why now. It's because of the glitch last year, last season. It's because I didn't steer the car properly. It was just like I don't have no control over it. It's almost like AI took over it or something. But from what happened from that, like Miami, one of the worst that I've done. We are currently P16 in driver standing and P9 in turn slot and standing, and that 1 point came from China. I'm gonna say I'm happy that I got points, and I'm hoping to do really well in Imola. But right now I am pretty good at the moment, being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 best team on the league. We are quite further away from the William, but it's really too far. We've got no upload coming in, and I believe we have no upload to be able to buy at all, apart from the ability to talk. I'm willing to do it, but I think I would like to save up to 100. Well, to be fair, I might put the ability upgrade, and then because obviously we've got to put some chats here. We've got 6.39 million. So we've got 10 days before we head over to Imola. But I do want to see how long it finished on the 18th. Yeah, it should be finished on the 18th. So that's on the damn day. Which is, I didn't do chatty powertrain. If we finished on the damn day, well, I do know my powertrain really good, but my chatty is from worse position. So I get the best thing for me to do is do chatty. Did I can't afford earlier? I mean, I can save up 0.5. I can wait for meter to be sorted to come in, and I get that. But I think for now, I do want to put in chatty, because chatty is where I'm really weak at. But the one thing I need to know, do I get upgrades straight away after I get chatty? Especially it requires specially, okay, so if I get that, will I get up to specially, I hope. To know what like go for chatty right now, and we got this on the 41k fun. We gotta get this sorted point come in, we can get this sorted, and hopefully we will got don't have enough for it anyway. So obviously we got chatty and that. Did I get up to specially? I didn't. If I need to get that, then I'll tell I found not end of the world really. So I take them to the photo on the ability at the moment. What like did that. Can I get another one with the amount I've got right now? No. So I'm gonna do some practice and I get more distorted point and then put all of them into the ability. So I get this. I mean, at least we update back to it's not for chatty, and hopefully we will. Maybe I think by the time we get off for Spain, I think we get more money. I hope. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some practice in more, and I'll see you in qualifying. I was finished my practice section now, so I'm getting ready to head over to qualifying to practice one quite well. And with obviously I practice in that old gearbox and everything. All the old bits, obviously they are. more now. That's what I'm looking for more now. So obviously the cars are very slow, but now I put the new components in, and hopefully we do the qualifying. We'll do better. So we got 2,096 sorted point, and I think we should be able to put another one in if we can. Okay. So I want to go for the one with ice, which is currently now going it under development. So I did go for that one. I think go for that one, and hopefully, I mean, by the time we get it, we should be ahead of William. I mean, good, I did. So we're gonna head into a qualifying, and I'm hoping to do really well. Because the car is double bite on the lid, so I should be able to have an expectation of doing quite well. It's not always been raining. I know it's not overcast, but there's no rain whatsoever, which is it's a good thing. So I'm gonna do this 13 perfect, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my third one, so I see the end of the first one. This third one, it didn't feel good, unfortunately, with Tom at the moment. But we are better than Theo and Who, so I'm gonna snip it through ahead, and where are we right now? All the way to P20. I'm not even ready to do it, so I'm gonna go out and do it again on the same tyre, and then we put that one in third one, or as it. So you know what, let's just put them weight on it. I mean, I'd rather to be able to do, oh god, I'm thinking maybe I can do only, I think it doesn't hurt if I put a new tyre on to that down, I'm going to make it Tuesday, so not a bad idea if I do it, and hopefully I'll do better. So I'm going to go out and do my step to run.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Three minutes to go.
She finished my Sutton and I did back to third run back to back because I felt like I couldn't do it and I got up to P14 right now. So I'm just waiting to see what's going to be unfold for me. So I'm hoping I'm not dropping out too much. Dropped to P21 now or 22. Like Theo 14, but why can I do it? Like, what am I doing then? What exactly am I doing then? That's why I need to figure out. That's not fair, man. That's not even fair. But, I mean, maybe I'm not at a good in qualifying, but anyway, I don't waiting to see what will happen, really. I don't know really what exactly has been happening to me in terms of love. So, I mean, am I being a little tight rusty or something? Because I've been racing for a couple of days now. Since I had well, I ended up with a massive flu. I think it might be COVID related or something, I don't know. But that doesn't even matter. I'm gonna try and, do better in the race. So let's hope we're gonna do well in the Grand Prix of Imola, and I'll see you at the end of the Grand Prix.
Welcome to Imola, the spiritual home of Ferrari. But you don't need me to tell you that. Just look at the red-clad tifosi in the grandstands. They're ready. Are you ready? For the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. 3.1 miles of track at Imola featuring 19 turns, 9 to the right and 10 to the left. Remember that Imola differs from most other Formula One tracks as it's taken anti-clockwise. Let's hope nobody forgets that today. The exit from turn 18 will probably be the setup for many of today's overtakes, leading as it does into the longest straight on the circuit and its only DRS zone. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Norris, Sainz, Perez, Gasly, Hülkenberg, Ocon, Tsunoda, Oscar Piastri, De Vries, Theo Pourchaire, Joe, Magnussen, Liam Lawson, Stroll, Sargent, the owner driver, Hughes, Albon, and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. It's race day yet again, and joining me for a chat is Anthony Davidson. And our racers are certainly in for a rough day today. What will you be watching out for as they head into turn 1?
Well, the start of the race is always one of the most nerve-wracking parts. You have to hope that everyone is able to get off to a clean start, and this is possibly the trickiest part of the entire race. So many drivers in such a small space, and finding your braking point into turn 1 as well. It's a testament to the driver's skill that there aren't more incidents.
When I tried to take this clocked on to Imola Grand Prix, with a bit really medium to stop. I didn't want to stop with the point was when that my tire's not that quick enough for to stop. So I'm hoping to do really well today because you obviously know from Miami we did do really well. We struggled on a lot in Miami. So I'm hoping to do well today in Imola. So we are currently P19, and that's obviously also another reason why I wanted to do well. So I'm hoping that I could try to pick myself up to P19. I can see myself finishing behind P10 if I'm on it. So maybe P13 to be a good finish, I think. So we now got lined up to the lead. We're to be getting ready for the 5 race live. And it's going to be underway right now with George Russell on P1, leading P1 to Charles Leclerc, who does have absolute banished start, and I nearly went back to the Northern Sargent in the Williams, but then didn't avoid it. And I now got myself taught up to P12, overtaking Theo Pourchaire, but Theo died back in and is still showing a fight, but it wasn't enough, and Charles actually now pulled away, and George dropped the P4 from P1. Locked his child, I probably into the first toilet and locked it all the way to P4, so it was a bad start from Joe. but superb start from Charles Leclerc. He's now probably leading by 1 second or more, and he took what he did impeccable speed from Mears, and we now to be hunted out to Ostapiat, but his Ostapiat is on top tyre. He's going to be much more quicker, more grip than me, so I'm going to try to keep on to him as much as I can. At the same time, try to pull Theo along too. I thought maybe I want to be a good teammate today and try my best if I can help Theo to get his first point during the lap 2. Be on board with Theo, Oster and Tino, the fighter Shoma, and I went over the curb, massive bomb over the curb, but I don't know warning or anything for that. And we got Theo fighting now on the inside, and I gave him a fight, making sure he doesn't do anything. And Heavy Magnuson actually overtook Theo, so you can say I didn't keep up to my promise of helping the Theo since I was being leading. But at the same time, I wanted to be in front of him first, and then when I started to struggle on letting by, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm bored with George in lap 4. He's trying to try to overtake Sergio Perez. He's trying to get overtaken down with the other. We know George is absolutely fantastic. It's leading championship along with Charles Leclerc. So we're in lap 7 now. It's been the same thing constant. It was no changes really. It was just mostly me, day behind, to know the nothing 102. But now we got up to P10, we got up to P8 in P9, Paul 6.3 seconds. He had Heavy Magnuson actually try to get the move on me, but I was defending really well. And we got Lando Norris going so slow, so it looks like he's going to be out of the section. So Lando is out of the way. It's a good news for us because if you remember, he's my rival. So if I can finish it right, employ maybe podium, or be better than get some points off Lando. And we've got Tavian on the outside, and I defend really well, push him off the track, which allows Theo to follow me, and Don for the overtake, and he's going to try to do it to me, as I gave him a room, and I obviously got scared, but I didn't want to crash into him, so I went off the curb, went over to the gravel, and it's kind of the Theo off, and Theo ended up crashing Heavy Magnuson, and they're having front wing damage as I got off the track again, got lead second penalty, but he's now losing while I'm off the track is because my tyre, my brake and everything was cold, that's the word, they were cold, and I didn't do anything about it, so I, into lap 13 to 14, I decided to pick early and try to undercut, and hopefully I can overtake Theo in wherever he's coming in, so to put on a hard tyre. I was really confident on a hard tyre today, despite Miami, which was the worst time for hard tyre. Today I was specifically practice section rather than the hard tyre didn't feel good, so I decided to pop on the hard tyre. It was part of a strategy as well, and I got ahead of Heavy Magnuson. If you remember, he ended up pitting early in lap 10, lap 11 because of damage. We got Ferrari, Carlos side, Pierre Gasly and Esteban Ocon joining the pit. Who's going to come out? It's a bit Ferrari coming out. It's going to be Carlos come down, there's going to be Gasly and Ocon to still the same, and Theo done by P5. So Theo's been really well. I'm assuming if he overtakes him by other lead behind him, he would be P9, right? So as long as he's really well, get himself in point, I'm happy for it. If I'm not in point for here, I'll be proud because we need to try to receive loads of points that we can this season, so I can get some money in, and then try to reach the top next season. And we got Theo coming in now in lap 17. So can we get our undercut strategy works for it? So we don't wait to see a Theo join in. So we got Carlo joining by Nick the Freed and Waiting Joe joining as well. So that pretty much looks like I can get on the top on Theo because we were ahead of them before I pitted. So as I'm now getting ready to come, we got who done in, well, we got quite a lot of the cars done in as I'm now going through, and can I get overtake on Theo, and I got under top on Theo Porsche. I was happy the plan worked, that I got under top, I was proud of it. So now what I need to do is try to pull away as much as I can, quickly as I can. So over to lap 18, Theo still managed to stay behind me, and now I got the Metallos, well not Metallos of Finer, but an error in my rear wing dealer diffusion. So I don't know, the outlet is not worth at the moment. So even if I stay behind Theo all the way through within one second, I still can't overtake him because of the outlet. And today Theo is on form, absolutely on form.
2 seconds.
So I can definitely be like, you know what, Theo, hate it, you deserve it. I'm ready to try my best to defend the car behind, even though I got these that turn. But I'm really needing to sacrifice this race just for Theo so we can get some points. He's in P9, and I know I got faith in him to keep that position. So I hope for no Metallos of Finer, well, for Theo and me really. So I'm gonna try my best to defend as much as I can with the car behind, but try to make so much time as I can to leave that penalty. So at this point, when we finish the race now, I'll be P12. So that's still good enough. It'd be better to do point tours, but P12 would be fine to finish. So it's in lap 23. We got about 10 laps to go. So I can try to pull away at the same time defend. I mean, this part is only really need to defend as much as Theo now pulled 8.4 seconds. And we got loads of darts and going through. And I'm now going to try to overtake him again on the inside with a really good smooth dive bomb on loading charging. And I think that the outlet as well, but I slowed that on purpose. So I set the outlet, and obviously it works for me than done. So now I'm going to pull away quickly as I can on Hottenberg and loading charging. So I'm just going to try and keep that penalty in there and not be more than that. So I just got to try and keep on hope and well, try to catch up with that hand really. I've got Octopias really slowing down because of his engine still having smoke. So he got Metallos of Finer. Unfortunately for Octopias, that's 3 position up for Theo. He's got up to P8, so that's 4 points to Theo. And I'm now got P9, so that's 2 points for me. So now what I need to do is keep the position as much as I can. And Theo obviously keep doing what he's doing. Not dominating, but keep his position. He's not going to be able to catch up to Oton because our car's not that quick enough. And we've got Hottenberg fighting now. He's just trying to overtake, but besides I knew how to defend for that position on the inside. You've got to try to force him wide, but needily. But I didn't get the DL alert, I was too late to react. So in lap 26, Hottenberg did a try again. As you see on this line, look, he's actually getting, and I snowed out again on purpose. Get the DL alert, dive bomb down on the inside. Absolutely stunning dive bomb. And I'm going to have a DL alert on him, I hope. Yes, I do have a DL alert. So now I'm going to be able to pull away faster and hopefully try to pull these seconds. But it's been constant repeating with Hottenberg game time and everything. And to be fair, as I got it in there, I did feel a bit, a tiny bit sluggy. I lost a bit of a photo and I went over the curb to leave that penalty again. To be honest, I did not think I deserved that one. I went over the curb by accident till I just the braking and the turning. And the car wouldn't turn in. So I went over the curb by accident and I didn't really feel like I deserved the penalty. But what can you do about it? Nothing to do about it. So within lap 30 into 31, we got Hottenberg now trying to overtake me right now. I did try to see if I can push him into the wall, but I pulled out. I don't want to get any damage or anything. So we let Hottenberg through. I'm going to try to stay behind as much as I can until we get the next outlet though, which basically at the end. So I don't really think that's going to be enough time. So what I need to do is, in really extent with the deal that being the last lap, I don't need to overtake him with bit risky dart bomb, but that's only if I'm really close to him, so I've got to wait and see if I can gain up time to Hottenberg. And we got two multiple tasks on defending loading station for P10, but at the same time try to pull away, so I don't lock too much position down to the detection penalty. So there's two jobs I need to do. Well, leave I had to try to capture the Hottenberg, try to stay behind him, to have stop my work, try to get the other. So we still about 5-10, so we will have a dealer, but can we get the overtake on Hottenberg with the dealer? I deploy literally everything and try to get to him and just slipstream everything I can, try to get the overtake. So I actually paused from the top of hard mixture, but it just wasn't enough distance onto Hottenberg. And wanted to, if the track was a bit longer, I would have done it, but we didn't do it. And Claire, Tom home P1, Joe Tom home P2, and Stereo Power, Tom and home P3.
Okay, just
What a day for Mercedes, 1-2 finish, absolutely incredible day for the Mercedes, and George actually managed to combat. It double day with P4, now P2, so good combat from George, made up mistakes and everything. So now we know in championship it's getting close between them two, but it's only earning this season, so things can change. So I'm still doing the same thing, trying to get at for Hottenberg, but Hottenberg has been doing really well, pulling away from me and everything, and I had to worry about the car behind and worry about the time that I'm losing. And we've got Theo Porsche going leave for P8. He got his first official World Championship point, 4 points. So Theo Porsche, absolutely fantastic look for Theo. Very proud. My team at 100% very proud. And since I got detection penalty and we finished P11, we locked to P14. So that's still good, not the worst in the world, but it'd be better if I finish in points though.
That's it for another Grand Prix and a fantastic win for Mercedes. What do you think it was today, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take the top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes.
So now we got Charles P1, George P2, Sergio P3. So I had that fantastic day for the Mercedes. Good day for NSW with Theo Porsche finishing in 8th place. That really finished better than I have for sure. So I'm happy about it. So I wish that we made up for the mistake, apart from me having a penalty and everything, didn't finish in point. But I finished a lot higher than I expected, which is good. And Theo obviously done really well and get the first point of himself this season. I was very proud of it, though I'm really happy to see it. So we got Max Verstappen P4. So I think Max is not having a good season in season 3. So on the lava standing, we got Leclerc 8 points behind George. So I guarantee they'll be switching back quite often this season. So wait to see how this season's gonna go. And we're in P9 construction standing with 1 point behind William. If I finish in points in P9 or P10, I must have got that 1 or 2 points, and that will help us overtake the William. But it didn't work out for us. But you know, Theo made it. 4 points for him. Happy to see it. We got 2. We practiced Lando, but it wasn't good for me. So obviously I had that. Very proud of my teammate. I'm now going to be hoping to when we go to the next mixed grade to be Spain. And I'm hoping it's going to...
Morning, boss. this week's income from the
to
sponsors is
improve
available.
more.
Making
For
good
Spain,
stuff.
we know that there's a lot of good moment like overtaking other things, so I'm hoping to do really well when we head over to Spain. So I'm gonna end it here. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, turn notifications bell on, and peace out.